Thermal imaging attachment is a cutting-edge, multifunctional device that adds both night vision capability to your scope and can be used as a thermal imaging monocular for wildlife observation, hunting, search and rescue, or security and surveillance applications in total darkness. It's very easy to quickly mount and dismount from a wide variety of scopes with no re-zeroing. That's right, no re-zeroing necessary, just attach and go. The TA435 is ruggedly built, waterproof, and very lightweight at under 1 pound. It has a 400 by 300 resolution, 17 micron pixel size, and frame rate of 50 Hz. Looking through the scope, the 1024 by 768 color OLED display gives you a very clear, smooth, and precise picture. We recommend using the TA435 with a daylight scope of 4 times magnification for the best image. We set up a cup of hot coffee next to a bottle of water to test the thermal capability and accuracy of the TA435.
measurements, we recommend the 279FC. It offers the ability to remotely read measurements via your smartphone.
The Perfect Prime IR0005 compact thermal camera is one of our best thermal cameras available for fever detection. Using the auto sensors, it can detect the hottest point on the screen without having to aim at a person's forehead. Simply set it to be around head height where people walk past. To accurately calibrate the thermal camera, you will need to change the emissivity to 0.88. Because different material reflect heat differently, we will need to tune this setting for human skin. What you need to do is go to the menu and find the emissivity settings. Then go to custom and change the number to 0.88. There have been many cases where customers have installed a thermal camera with a handle onto a stand so that they can monitor people coming and going. The IR0005 can also be conveniently placed onto stands by using a typical cell phone stand. Please take a look at how easily this is done.
To power on the product, you press this red button. The product will calibrate for a few seconds, and then we'll ask you to open the protective cap. This protective cap, it's actually protecting our thermal and our image camera. With this red trick button here, you press and you freeze the image. If you want to save this image, you just press this camera icon button here, and you can save up to 600 images. To access the settings, you press and hold function button, and then you are able to change your measurement settings, changing your material, pre-selected material with different emissivities. You can change your display settings with your center spot, hot spot, cold spot, or your color scale. You can turn on and off your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth, or you can go deeper on your tool settings and change your language, time, temperature unit as Fahrenheit and Celsius, audio settings, and shutout time. In settings, you can access and display center spot, hot spot, or cold spot. If you turn hot spot and cold spot on, it will display in your screen your minimum and your maximum temperature all around the screen, as the same as the center spot.
So let's walk through the main functions. With left and right, you can change the color patterns and also the contrast, so it makes you too easy to use in different applications. If you go up and down, you will have the picture-in-picture function that, as you see, you have the thermal image and the camera image around, and if you press again, this square will get a little bit smaller, so it's able to give a little bit more context to this image and see exactly what are you detecting. The next function will be overlaying. So here we are overlaying the thermal, the camera image, and the thermal image, so you have a little bit more detail of the detected spot. Let's walk through the detection functions that we have in this camera. So first one, if I press function button, it will be always the automatic. So as you see, it's automatically changing the colors according to my minimum and maximum temperature I have in the screen. If I press it again and change the M, that is the manual mode, you will see the colors change because I'm here setting my minimum and my maximum temperature. So if I drop it down, you see that the colors are changing as well. So you can set your minimum and maximum temperature according to your needs. Another one would be the cold detector. So here is detecting where the colds come from. So the heat of my hand is not affected by the colors. And the last one is the heat detector. You see that the heat is just over my hand, that it's the warm spot here. Under the automatic function, you can also use the lock function. This lock function will give you the possibility to lock your minimum maximum temperature and use it as a reference to the other area. So you can see that here that I locked my temperature here and I move it and it's not changing. If I unlock, you will see my color changing completely. Also my maximum and minimum temperature.